Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My today's topic is common e-filing mistakes, the mistakes which are very common while filing the return. So I'm here with the topic so that these mistakes will not happen in your return if you are watching my video. Before move on to the topic, I want to request you that on your right hand side you can see a red color button on which subscribe is written. Please click on that button to subscribe to my channel. The season of filing of tax return is here. This year, all those who have taxable income are required to file their return before 31st July to avoid late filing fine and penalty. This clause is inserted after budget 2017. You have to pay minimum rupees 1000 if you miss the 31st July deadline. The penalty on late filing of income tax return would be charged as follows. Income below rupees 5 lakhs, penalty will be 1000. Income above rupees 5 lakh, penalty will be 5000 up to December and 10,000 after December. So it's very important to file error-free income tax return to avoid future problems. Let's see the most commonly committed mistakes. Those could be avoided while filing the return. Number 1. Incorrect personal details. Every year a large number of returns are rejected due to incorrect personal details like name, father name, date of birth, all bank account details which are mandatory to disclose in ITR but not disclosed any of them, wrong bank account numbers, IFSC code, wrong challan details. Challan means the challan through which you had paid advance tax or self-assessment tax. This leads to delay in refund, so please be sure to fill correct personal details. Second is filing of incorrect ITR form. Many are unable to choose the correct ITR form due to lack of knowledge. If you want to know in detail, I have a separate video how to choose ITR form which I had linked on this I button. So click on this I button or you can check the description box and check out my video how to choose ITR form. To illustrate you, let's say you are a salaried person having owning one house, get some tax-free allowances and getting interest on saving account. You may feel that you need to file ITR 1. This is correct only if exempt income, which can be dividend income, agriculture income, gift received during the financial year, is less than rupees 5000. If it is more than 5000, then you have to file ITR 2. So please make sure that you have choose correct ITR form, which is very important thing to file your ITR. Third, failure to include certain income. There are certain incomes which are left out mistakenly or erroneously. These could be interest from FD. Yes, the interest on FD is taxable. Income from investment made in the name of spouse and children which are dependent on you. Income from previous employer. Fourth, interest income on saving account. Though interest received in saving account up to rupees 10,000 a year is not taxable, but that interest received has to be mentioned in the return under the head income from other sources and claim exemption. So the thought that because the interest is exempt we don't have to show in the return is very wrong. You have to show whatever interest you get in your bank account to avoid any ITR rejection. Fifth, non-reporting of exempt income. Exempted income like PPF interest, dividend, long-term capital gain from equities, maturity proceeds of insurance policy need to be mentioned in separate annexure of ITR. This will reduce unnecessary income tax queries later. 6. Mistakes in claiming deduction under section ADC. Many of us think that whole fee paid to school for education of children is exempt under section 80C. It's incorrect. Only tuition fees is exempt. Similarly, only the principal repayment on housing loan is eligible for section 80C. Many other deductions are claimed under wrong head, leading to their rejection and consequent arising of tax liability. So make sure that you had taken right deductions under section 80C to avoid the ITR rejection. 7. Failure to account for more than one property. These days, many of us own more than one property. This may be self-occupied or vacant. However, as per the Income Tax Act 1961, only one property can be claimed as self-occupied. The other property is taxed at realizable municipal rates after deducting 30% of tax and repair and maintenance. So if you have more than one property in your name, then you will have to disclose that property and have to include its income with this formula in your ITR. Otherwise, your ITR will be rejected. Number 8. Discrepancy in TDS detail. Many of us file return without verifying Form 26AS. If you want to know in detail what is 26AS, I am linking my video on this I button. You can check out my video on Form 26AS, how you can check your Form 26AS. I am also putting it in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. If your employer or anyone else who has deducted TDS does not deposit the same with IT department or fails to mention your PAN correctly, that amount will not reflect in your Form 26AS, which leads to default or rejection in your return. Hence, do check that credit for TDS in your 26AS statement before filing the return. If there is any problem, take timely action to rectify the same so that your ITR will not get rejected. Number 9. Failure to pay advance tax or self-assessment tax. Many of us have income from sources where TDS is not applicable. In that case, you have to pay yourself. The individual is required to calculate the tax liability and pay advance tax or self-assessment tax before the closure of financial year, that is 31st March. The failure to do so will attract penalty as per income tax rules. At times, people file return without paying the applicable penalty, which leads to error in return and your ITR will be rejected. Number 10. Failure to dispatch ITR V on time. Very common mistake. Nowadays there are options available to e-verify your return. You can e-verify your return in many ways, through your Aadhaar card, through your bank account numbers, etc. But if any reason e-verification was not done at your part, then it is mandatory to send duly signed ITR V to CPC Bangalore by ordinary or speed post only. Sign the ITR V in blue or black ink in the box provided. The ITR V has to be sent to Bangalore within 120 days of filing of return. If you fail to do so within stipulated time, your return will be treated as null and void. So make sure that your ITR V either be e-verified or you had dispatched it to the Bangalore within 120 days. Incorrect filing of tax return will lead to many headaches and troubles. So that this is not what we want. Please avoid above mentioned mistakes. If you are not confident of filing return by yourself, please seek professional help. वो कहते हैं ना कि जिसका काम उसी को साजे. So अगर आप confident नहीं हैं अपनी return खुद फाइल करने के लिए, if you are not confident, then take professional advice. I am also a chartered accountant. For queries related to your filing, mail me at my email IDs, which are solutionforitr@gmail.com, learnandstyle@gmail.com, GST consultants daily@gmail.com. I added my email IDs in the description box also, so please check out my description box. We will provide you full support for your ITR filing. Happy filing. We are always here to help you. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe. Bye.